All right, everybody, welcome back to the USRA Nationals. Today we're going to meet up with a lot of different drivers. Introduce yourself first because we haven't got the chance to meet you.
I'm Donald Fetty. I'm out of Greenville, Texas, home track of Rocket Raceway in Petty, Texas.
How is the season going for you so far?
Well, the season's over for Rocket. I finished second in the points there for the track championship. Of course, here it's not going so well.
So what's been your main issues up here at the Nationals?
Driver.
Driver issues.
Yeah, I guess the pole's not been good to me. Started pole on two different heat races and spun out both times.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know, see, you've got the U.S. Air Force retired on there. So take it you're an Air Force veteran yourself?
That I am. Yeah, retired back in 2004.
What'd you do in the Air Force?
I had two different jobs. I started off as a turbotop mechanic on a C-130, and then cross-trained 10 years, and then I become a flight engineer. I finished out my career.
So definitely no stranger to having to tinker with tools and throw tools at things to make it work.
That's right.
It is a beautiful looking car.
Thank you.
Just get a little quick image of it here. It is a beautiful number 34. You know, wish you all the best of luck for the rest of the night, and it's a pleasure to meet you, and hopefully we'll see each other again, or we'll make it down there to Rocket and we'll see you on how you do on your home track.
I sure appreciate
so thank you for your time and hope it goes good tonight. So you guys started racing at Bethany. Definitely that's a different track than everything else that we get to see too.
There was tons of competition up there. I'm used to finishing at least top 5 every night, and I go to Bethany and I learn something new every time I visit. There's tons of competition.
There's definitely some good veterans up there that you can learn from.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we get to see you next year racing a lot more, and hopefully you're down here challenging your dad.
Yeah.
And then hopefully you're not getting your car as torn up as he does.
My car is actually in pretty good shape. I think I need to teach it.
Well, when you don't race it as much.
Well, I think I raced more than him this year.
Really?
Except this one thing.
And you've somehow kept it cleaner.
Yep.
Is that because he tells you you're going to have to work on it if you tear it up?
No, I just like it to look nice.
Of course. Well, it's always a pleasure to talk with you, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, winding down the USRA Nationals. We got Miss Ava Dixon, our queen of I-35 out of her class that she runs respectively. Not so much against her dad yet, but getting there, right?
Yeah, we're in different classes this year, so I'm hoping to race against him another time soon.
So what's the next class you want to run in?
I would like to go stock car, maybe even modified, but I think stock car is where I'm heading.
Modified's definitely a different breed, and as you can tell up here, it gets a little messy with stock cars. Huge disappointment with your dad tonight, but how come you didn't get to come down and race?
I had school, so I just couldn't miss. I'll probably be here next year.
Next year you'll be here? Yeah, you stay pretty busy.
Yeah.
Your dad is super proud. He posts that all the time on Facebook, so does your mom, so we're familiar with you being busy.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we can do it, but she's got this going on, so we can't do it.
Or they'll show up and I'm just not there.
Yeah, or you're just not there. You know, how'd you do so far this year?
This year, I think I made a lot of improvements on my technical skills. I didn't have as many wins as I was hoping for, but we still have a few races that I think I'm learning more as a driver, so I'm real happy.
Definitely. And did you finish good this year up at I-35 as far as the points?
Well, 35 wasn't my main, so right now I'm in 12. But I've only raced there, I think probably like 5 times this year.
So where have you guys been racing at?
We've been at Bethany.
All right, guys, we're down here with our last I-35 local, and really local driver racing Bethany a lot this year. Got to see you race a couple times up in Bethany. Good runs, you know, here and there. How'd the season go for you, really, overall?
I finished third in points in Bethany. I stopped going to 35, so I was probably 9th or 10th in points. And then it's my first big show that I've actually made it to. I went to Boone, but I didn't make the show. So, I mean, it's all going in the right direction. Getting the car figured out. I changed some setups for down here, and the good thing is the setups I decided to go with. You know, I need to thank Tyler, Travis, Cole Walters, everybody else. You know, my dad, my wife, especially my wife, she came down here and spent time. But other than that, I mean, it's just, I mean, after rolling about a month ago 10 times and coming down here to make sure everything wasn't fucking jacked up, you know, and everything was good.
Yeah. I mean, you were definitely making a lot of forward progress there, and then you made it to the big show, and seemed like you were starting to gain positions up there, and then you just kind of ran into that unfortunateness. Can you just talk us through, like, what from your point of view happened?
So coming out of 2, I see cars beating and banging, and I see them slowing down quite a bit, so I started slowing down, and well, then they completely stopped out of nowhere, and I didn't see anybody below me, so I went to go down, and as soon as I cut down like this, the car just, in my blind spot, just wham, lifted me up and popped the tire, and now we got a tall V-block on the driver's side. You don't want that. Did a couple things, and motor got 230, and I decided to pull off.
Definitely better to just save the engine and save the damage that you got. You know,
Better than start from scratch.
it's an unfortunateness that it happened, but Ava said next year she's hoping to race against you down here, so we'll see how that turns out.
See how that goes.
You think you're gonna share the trade secrets of how to get around this track?
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially my daughter.
Anybody else though, they're out of luck.
Oh, I'll share any kind of secrets. I don't. Hey, the benefits, but hey, you still gotta try to beat me. And I gotta try to beat you. So.
Exactly. You know, the car does look like it's in relatively decent shape for the unfortunateness that happened rolling, and then tonight, obviously not the way you wanted to end the season.
Actually, it's a win for me. I made it to the show,
And that's a big, huge plus. I mean,
and as soon as we left to come down here Tuesday, we checked in. I looked at my business partner. I said, "We're making the show. Like, we're not leaving here unless we make the show." And just kept digging, made the show.
definitely. Well, we do thank you for your time, and thankfully you're in one piece. So, you know, again, looking forward to how next year shapes out, and hopefully you make the show again next year. Just don't run into trouble next year. Hopefully you get locked in for the show. You don't have to race your way in.
No, that's my plan next year. Now I got it set up, you know what I mean?
Now you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. I started really figuring that track out.
Yeah, you were tearing it up.
Yeah.
But thank you for your time, and you know, obviously we'll see you again down the road. So good luck next year, and I hope you have the rest of the night off as a relaxing drive home.
Oh yeah.
All right, everybody, continuing the trend apparently of just running down the stock cars for USRA. Go ahead and introduce yourself for most folks that don't know you.
Yeah, I'm Brock Badger. I drive the 50B stock car from Bagdad, Iowa.
From Bagdad, Iowa.
Yep.
Definitely some interesting characters up there in Iowa.
Yeah.
How's the season treated you so far?
We've been doing all right. Had a few ups and downs, but you know, that's how racing always goes. And, we've had some good runs here and there, and you know, came down here and had some good runs all week. So, feeling hopefully can continue that into tonight.
And where did you finish in points so far with your local track and national points so far?
I just started racing USRA a month and a half ago, so I'm not even in.
Oh, so you're not even in anything yet?
I'm not even in anything then, but I'm just out trying new sanctioning and racing.
Well, USRA is definitely the home for it. It's a lot of good competitive racers, obviously.
Yep.
As you can tell.
Yep, I can tell. Yep.
We'll give you a quick rundown of all your sponsors really quick, and we're good.
I got to go through and Badger Racing Suspensions, BP Racing Fuels, Finish Line Body and Paint, Badger Farms and Trucking, Lance Boat Trucking, Advanced Racing Suspensions, Edge Chassis, Davis Trucking, Capital 9, Brian Gibson Trucking.
Definitely a lot of local guys supporting you.
DJ Sector Service, JTF Farms, Weaver Farms, just Greene County Agronomy Services. Just gotta thank everybody that helped us out on this deal.
Definitely. Well, we thank you for your time. Hopefully we see how things shake out at the end of the night. And hopefully you're still running pretty good at the end of it, and you're going to come back next year.
Yep, thank you.
All right, everybody, we're down here with another driver, trying to get our way down through every driver, hopefully, before all the racing starts. So go ahead and introduce yourself for those of us who don't know you.
My name's Jason Bradley from Sioux Falls, or Hartford, South Dakota.
How has the racing season treated you so far?
It's been a struggle for me. New here, so I haven't quite figured out the track yet.
So is this just an experience year?
Yeah.
So what do you think of the USRA Nationals this year?
It's been fun. We've been down here for the last few years with kids' car. First time I brought mine.
Are they both sponsored by the same people?
For the most part.
For the most part?
Yeah.
Definitely, I've seen this car a couple times in a couple videos
Oh, yeah.
from around the worlds,
Oh, yeah.
different tracks.
Yeah,
As
we
the,
mainly run I-90 in Hartford.
it's a track I want to go to is I-90. Everybody keeps saying you need to go up there at least once.
It's fun for us. We live like 3 miles from the track, so.
And that's not too bad of a drive for you.
No. No.
Well, hopefully we see how everything shakes out at the end of the night. And hopefully everybody finishes in one piece. No rollovers, no fires.
Right.
You know, cross our fingers for that.
Good.
It's been too fun and exciting on videos that we've seen.
Oh yeah.
So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And we're gonna hopefully get your boy over here.
Yeah, he's in the trailer.
Hopefully, we'll just and continuing right after that, we got a driver right next to him, another family driver. Go ahead and introduce yourself for us.
Josh Bradley from Hartford, South Dakota. I've been racing for 7 years with my dad. My brother also has a car, but he didn't come.
And how'd the racing season treat you so far?
It wasn't bad. Had a couple wins, being up a couple times, part failures, but other than that, pretty good.
And how's the Nationals been treating you?
Not bad. The track's a little harder to get a hold of than back at home, but the car's getting better. See what happens tonight.
Definitely, your dad said over there that you guys are pretty much sponsored by the same people. You care to run down really quick your guys' sponsors?
Crestman Sanitation, Vogel Motors, Valley Springs Body Shop, Balance Speed Shocks, Weedman Lawn Care. That's about it.
Well, definitely thank you for your time. Hopefully, again, like I told your dad, we see you guys finishing in one piece, no rollovers, no tear-ups, and get you guys back home in one piece.
Final leg, see what happens.
Hey, you know what they say, rubbing is racing, so everybody's going to be running hard tonight. All right, everybody, we're here. This is interesting, definitely to say the least. We've got both, just to make sure we're not seeing that wrong, that is a IMCA Sport Compact and USRA Tuners sticker on the same car.
Yeah.
Don't find that too often. So go ahead and introduce yourself for us, for those of us who don't know you.
I'm Sean Lazier. I've been racing since 2020. Been mainly in a compact / tuner. I've ran a mod this year, a good amount, and then dabble in the tuner and compacts whenever all the big shows have been coming up. There's a bunch of big money shows, but this is Rod Hetrick's car. I got the privilege of driving this beast. It's been a lot of fun so far. It's been a lot of learning curves in terms of just this car setup's been different. So just out here trying to have fun and see if we can bring home a paycheck.
Well, of course, it's always the goal. It is the cleanest car so far that we've seen down here at Nationals. I'm going to probably do a whole 360 of it, to be honest. It's super clean and it looks amazing. But how'd you do this year so far points-wise at your local tracks?
Well, I didn't really run for points. I just kind of went everywhere trying to get the most experience I can. Like I said, I ran a mod most of this year. Had a lot of bad luck, so didn't really do nothing for points. Got a couple wins, just went around, traveled around. But
and you said it's that young man in there's car that you're getting to run this year.
He's the mastermind behind this one. He's been at this building cars for pretty much his entire life. So that's a masterpiece to see here as a result of that.
It's clean and it's beautiful. It looks like it's an old Cavalier.
Yeah, it's a 04, 05. 2005 Cavalier.
You want to give a quick shout out to all your sponsors?
This car, it's Fast Track Engineering Serve Pro. Obviously, Rod for letting me drive this car. It's a beautiful machine, and of course, everyone else who's helped him out. Performance Bodies. Not really too sure. Who's all helped you out on this one? Serve Pro. I mentioned Serve Pro. 815 suspension performance. We set up Cavaliers all over the country and get them wins, and it's been a lot of fun.
Well, we're going to do a quick little 360 just to show you guys how clean this car is. I mean, it is pristine condition. Looks like it has barely been raced at all. Yeah, we won't show what you got hidden under the hood. Oh, we want to see it? Wow. Definitely a beautiful car, and hopefully we see how everything shakes out tonight. Heard not too many.
Hopefully we draw a good starting spot.
Hopefully that's always the goal.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir.
All right, everybody, we finally got to switch it up in car classes, and we're stopping to see hobby stocks and factory stocks. We're back to modifieds. We're here with one of the Kennedy guys. Horrible with names, so I'm sorry. I know you just told me it. Dave Kennedy.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about yourself for those of us who haven't got to see you race or know any too much about you.
I'm from T, South Dakota. I pretty much race at I-90 Speedway and Rock Rapids.
Okay.
Rapids Speedway and Rock Rapids, but they got rained out this year, so kind of stuck with I-90 this year.
That's unfortunate, but, you know, still made it do.
Yeah.
How'd the racing season treat you so far this year?
Pretty good so far, yeah. We've changed a lot of things, so we're still trying to learn this car, but everything's been going great.
And looks like we're going to have a slight interruption. Is
Oh, yeah. Stock car guys.
Stock car guys, of course. Got to make it to tech.
Right.
You know, how are you sitting local track points wise and national points?
National points, I'm not sure. Local points, I think we were local points in our track they spent this year.
Okay.
We did a little bit of moving around, raced a couple other tracks.
So
Trying different setups, different tracks.
just trying to really get a good feel for the car.
Exactly. Yep.
And USRA Nationals here down here been treating you decent?
Yeah, this year's been great. Every year we've been here, we've been tore up like crazy. So this year's been really good. We haven't had to pound out the whole side of the car.
Definitely. It's nice to see that the car's in one piece. Go ahead and we'll give a quick shout out to your sponsors.
Yeah, I would love to. We got Woody's Pub and Grill, Sioux Falls, and we got Genesis Farms, Burn 90 Motor Cars, Dirt Track Supply, Aero Chassis. That's built these cars. They're awesome. Wouldn't run anything else. I got Shots by Hammer, Batteries Plus, and Batteries Unlimited.
All right. Well, hopefully we see how it all shakes out at the end of the night, and hopefully your car's still running in one piece.
All right.
That's always the goal for everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
And we thank you for your time.
You bet.
All right, everybody. After 2 years of trying to get an interview with Mr. Green, we finally caught him here at USRA Nationals. I said at the beginning he wasn't going to get to run away. So thank you for finally having the time to be able to do this. Couldn't run away this time.
Yeah, man, we've been busy here. We got both cars here this year. I got modified this year, so we've had our work cut out for us this week for sure. Able to lock them in though for the first night, so we've just been. I spent yesterday working on the stock car, and now we're just getting the modified, ready to go. See what we got.
Definitely. Now, how did the racing year treat you so far?
More downs and ups, I guess, but like the modified, I feel like I've gotten better, and it's all up kind of for that. Stock car, we just kind of struggled all year trying new things.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're still up in the top 10 in national points, right?
I don't think so. I think I've only got a handful of nights in.
Normally I'm used to seeing you up there, so.
Yeah, no, we just haven't got the nights in. I got about 15 in both cars. Stock car, a lot of them were IMCAs, so I'm not really close to the points, I don't think.
Now, how'd you do at your more local tracks?
Fairly good. I missed a few nights. I didn't chase any points this year. So
Didn't go points chasing, just more of trying to get a feel for the cars and feel it out. Especially running 2 cars now.
Yeah, it's
definitely a handful.
I picked one. This is the first time that I've done both of them the same night. So we got a 40-lap feature for the stock cars and a 50-lap feature for the mods to run tonight.
Well, I mean, you make your cars so easily to find, so, you know, naturally.
Right. I don't know. Hope for the best. Hopefully I can stay together for 90 laps and see what happens.
You're not just going to put her in the car? Just go, hey, come to the hot pits and just tag out?
No, I've seen her drive 4-wheelers and snowmobiles and stuff.
Oh, come on. So no hope of ever putting her in a car?
I don't think so. Maybe powder puff someday.
Maybe. Well, hopefully we see you at the end of the 90-lap features, and hopefully you're still in one piece.
Right. That'd be good. I think I'm starting 4th row in on the stock car and 5th row in on the modified. So we're deep. So.
Well, we definitely thank you for finally being able to catch up with you, and good luck tonight.
Have a good one.
How was the stitches healing, by the way?
Oh, healing up. I cut it on buddy's race car. I was helping him scale the other day, and I slipped off, not sliced it on his brand new quarter panel. So
yep, definitely.
It was deep enough where my wife thought I needed stitches.
Well, you know, we see updates all over the place, so.
Oh, yeah.
Down here, USRA Nationals, Lucas Oil Motor Speedway with Dustin Gulbranson. Another USRA stock car driver. This is just going to be our hobby stock. Sorry. Hobby stock driver. We're just going to continue this class running, I guess, and how it goes. Introduce yourself for folks that haven't got to meet you or see you race.
Yeah, Dustin Gulbranson, run a USRA hobby stock from Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Now, where's your hometown track?
It'd be like Rock Rapids, Iowa, or Hartford, South Dakota. We go to Deer Creek a lot. We kind of travel everywhere.
Okay. Now, how did the racing season treat you this year?
It's been pretty good so far. We're leading national points right now. Got a tight battle with Upton, and had to come down here and see what we can do and try to win a championship or get second, I guess. See what happens.
Well, it's been a tough year for a lot of it and a lot of close racing. Definitely you were on the top 10 list of people that wanted to be seen of all of our national points drivers. So we do thank you for being able to give us a little bit of your time. Do you want to give us just a quick little rundown of your sponsors that you got?
Yeah, we got Dave Christensen from Murata Detail. We got Jeremy Scadden Construction, Valley Springs Body Shop, TDR Chassis, KS Engineering Stow Engines. Rignier is racing. They're down here helping us this week. My sister, my girlfriend, my mom, my dad, everybody helps us. CPD Shocks, Denny, Matt Allen Trucking, Banster Diesel, and BG Products. I think that's about everybody.
All right. Well, congratulations on the season so far. Hopefully we see how it all shakes down. And, I mean, 1 or 2 at the end of the year in National is not bad.
Yeah, no, we'll take either or.
Definitely see some more crew members over there playing around. So it looks like you guys are having a good time.
Yeah, we always do.
Definitely a fun time down here at the Nationals. Appreciate you for your time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, down here again with some more modified drivers. Michael Haskell. We've gotten to know the name a little bit. I recognize the car. It's a pleasure to actually finally get to meet you in person. How did the racing season treat you so far?
It's been pretty good. I mean, I was running an E-mod at one of our local tracks up at I-35 Speedway in Winston, and got put into the wall about a month or 2 ago and said, yeah, screw it. We moved up to a B-mod. Learning the tricks of the trade. It's a pretty good change. It's been fun, though.
And if anybody else hasn't gathered this, the only reason why I know is because I'm I-35 local as well. So that's the only reason why I recognize the cars.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't recognize drivers' faces as well. But how's the USRA Nationals been treating you this year?
It's been a little rough. I mean, we're trying to get the setup figured out, but...
Is the track just as rough as it was last year?
No, the track is great. It's super smooth and fast. It's just trying to get the setup figured out. Still trying to learn the car pretty good.
I still don't think that car over there is raced. There is no way that tuner has raced. It is way too clean.
It's so clean.
That is the cleanest car I've seen. That's the cleanest car out of everybody I've seen down here.
Yeah.
So Sorry, every time I see it, I have to acknowledge it just because I really don't think it's raced. But what are you hoping to accomplish next year? Since you've moved up a class.
Just do a little bit better. I mean, finish higher in the field, maybe get a couple wins. That'd be awesome. Maybe explore a little bit, run a couple different tracks. That'd be really fun. We got a quick change now under it, so you'll be able to change gears out and go wherever.
Definitely, we wish you a lot of success tonight and see how you shake out. Hopefully the car finishes and stays in one piece. No, it's going to be some hard racing tonight.
Yep, be interesting.
Final night, definitely going to be interesting. Again, thank you for your time, and you want to give a quick shout out to your sponsors that you got?
Yeah, I got to thank my cousin, Fist Granley Trucking. We kind of joke around, but he's the car owner, kind of.
He's the car owner?
Yeah, when I was running the E-Mod, I rolled my old car, and we threw this one together because he had it sitting at his house. Threw it together in a week and a half, and here we are. Then we kind of joke about it, like, oh, he's the car owner and I'm the driver, but I got to thank him. I got to thank my grandpa for working on it every week for me, and got to thank my girlfriend for putting up with all this shit.
Definitely.
My mom and everybody for coming.
Definitely. We're going to do a quick swipe down the side. Again, as you can see on all I-35 drivers, Miss Lisa Burlington, wonderful lady, takes amazing and beautiful pictures. And as always, we gotta get these nice little cute stickers that everybody's got on their cars, just to remind people what the big character difference is on the cars. All right, everybody, we're down here with one of our favorite drivers that we get to see race, Mr. Sheridan Turner. How's the season treated you so far?
It's been really good. We've had another good one. Ever since I've been racing for Troy Witt, Jeff Witt, Andrew Long, helps a lot. I've been racing for all them guys. We've had really good success. It's been another good one.
Definitely. I know you from racing get to race up there at I-35 and Lakeside sometimes. So how'd you shake out this year up at I-35?
We haven't been to I-35 a lot this year. We've been at different times. We raced Lakeside mostly on Friday nights, and then a lot of times this year we've been on Saturdays. So we've had a lot of fun though, and it's amazing.
Definitely a lot going on down here in the pits, so definitely is always a fun time at Nationals. All right, well, best of luck to you tonight. Hopefully we see you running with Mr. Tyler over there. Everybody's got to make it to Tech.
That's where you want to be at the end of the night, so hopefully we can end up over there.
Hopefully we see how it all shakes out, at least top 3, right?
Yep, hopefully so.
All right, well, thank you again for your time and good luck tonight. All right, everybody, we're here with our last driver of the night. Finally, we got to catch up with him. Mr. Tyler Hibner, race out of I-35 a lot. You're doing phenomenal again, like always. Running third, national points again. Made it down here again, and just didn't kind of pan out the way you wanted it to. But how did the season go for you overall up until now so far?
The season started off great, and then we had a dry spell, and then it's been really good up at I-35, and then we sucked down here, came down here, and wanted to get the extra bonus points for national points and try to hang on at third. I think we will with the coming down here, even though we had to take a provisional to make the show, but then, I don't know, started 30th, 32nd, whatever, and then ended up 22nd. On a restart, I got shuffled back a few spots when I shouldn't have been, but that didn't help anything either when everything's that close and tight, and then kind of 50 laps, burnt the right rear off, and just kind of sat there, which I think several other people did too. But it's all in one piece except for I hit the wall with the right rear. So
yeah, we did get it while all the sponsors looked nice on it. So we definitely got it while it looked the best it could.
Yeah.
You have been getting to run late model this year. That's a different experience, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Kenny Green, he came to me at the beginning of the year, not the very beginning, but he said, hey, I got a late model, you want to drive it? Which I knew who he was, and Kerry Davis used to drive his, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll drive it, and then drove it a few times, and we won with it 2 in a row, and then it broke, and then summer got hot, and I was like, man, I don't know if I should have told him I was going to drive this, and then got to thinking about it, and I told him I was going to take a few weeks off, and I was struggling in my modified, and then got back with a win on it again. Then I was like, all right, I'll drive it the rest of the year for you. And then I told you I would, so I will. And it's been going really great. If it hasn't, something hasn't broke on it, it seems like we've won with it. Maybe, I mean, we've had really good success in it. And Kenny, he knows what to do to it. I tell him if it's tight, loose, whatever, and he fixes it. He's like, well, it should be ready to go, boss. And that's about it.
So is that the hope next year to get to run it full time, possibly next year?
Yeah, I think I knew he was going to be asking me, and I told him I was coming down to Nationals this weekend, and he asked me the other day, he said, well, what about next year? Are you going to run it next year? And I was like, I knew you were going to be asking me, and I said, I'm definitely more looking forward to, looking like I will run it rather than not run it. And so, yeah, I would say there's a really good chance I'll run it probably full time at I-35 next year. It's just, he might want to go other places and stuff, and we've talked about it, but it's just so close and convenient with work and everything just to go up to I-35, and friends and family and everyone come up there to watch and stuff, and it just makes it easy that way.
Now, are you going to come down here and challenge Dylan McCowan every now and again?
I don't know. I can't challenge anybody. If I come down here, I'm just in my own way, it seems like. We changed a bunch of stuff on the car today, and it definitely got better, and it had to look better, and it felt better, and it was better, but I don't know. I struggle down here big time. It's going to take a lot for me to challenge anybody down here. That's for sure.
Well, it was always a pleasure to get to see you race again. Unfortunately, it didn't result in the win we were all hoping for.
Yeah, no, I was hoping to have a better weekend than this for sure. And come down, and we skipped out Wednesday and Thursday with work and just everything, and come down Friday and tried to make it in. Didn't, which we knew we had the provisional anyway, probably. So, but I still wanted to race and get in and have a better starting spot. But oh well, it's pretty clean for what it is, except for where I hit the wall in the first lap. So we'll take it.
Definitely. So, well, we do thank you for your time, and thank you for putting on a great show for all this year that you have, and look forward to the end of the year, hopefully talking to you again, see where you shook out in points at the end of all.
Yeah, sounds good. Appreciate it.